Hey folks, welcome to Mediocre Cover Band Guitar Guy. We got another nice day today. It was beautiful yesterday, and I think it's even nicer today. So, want to thank everybody for the support. Again, subscribe to my channel if you feel like it. If you don't, well, I'm still going to do the videos. So it's lose-lose for you guys. Like I always say, if you like the video, subscribe. You want to feel better about your own playing, subscribe. I'm going to get to the whole Chili Peppers thing in a minute. And after I explain something. So I got an email, which is cool. Made me kind of happy because it wasn't like one telling me that I should kill myself, which is great. Anyhow, I'm just joking. I don't actually get those. People aren't that cruel. I mean, people say some shitty stuff, but not that. Okay, so anyway, as a kid, okay, so Charles, here we go. He asked about chords. He's just starting out. He's been playing a few months. He's trying to learn songs off of records and things. He's not worried about solos or any of this shit yet. His words, shit, not worried about that shit yet. And he's struggling sometimes with the chords and keys. Okay, so when I first started playing guitar, I had a guy tell me if you were in the key, and I'm going to use C, I always use C, for or A. Weird. Uh, if you were playing in C, the only thing in your key would be C, F, and G, right? That's actually not right. Okay, now I was really young, and the guy who told me that was really young. He'd been playing probably about the same amount of time as I had playing, which was like a couple months. There's actually a little bit more. Now, instead of like in a day, when we were coming up, we had guitar teachers that would give us pieces of paper and we'd have to memorize stuff. And if you didn't know it when you went back, they'd yell at you and tell you, you're wasting your folks' money and shit like that. So I got a trick, and I got it from YouTube. But instead of being a prick and telling the guy, "Why don't you just go to YouTube? There's a 13-year-old that can," because there are 13-year-olds out there that can show you anything. Trust me. Monster players out there at every age level now. But so we know if you're playing in C, your one chord is a major chord, which is C major. Your four chord is a major chord, which is F. And your five chord is a major chord, which is G major. Okay? An easy way to find the rest of it, because your chords, your key is made up of, your one chord is going to be major, but your two and three chords are going to be minor chords. Your 4 and 5 chords are going to be major. Your 6th chord is going to be, obviously I've done this before, I think I've explained it, is going to be a minor. And then the 7th chord is going to be a diminished before you return back and go to your root again if you're going through the scale. So an easy way to do it is the way when I gave an example of figuring out your relative minor to your major. Let's go back 3 frets. It's the same thing. So this block here, that's your 1, 4, and 5. Those are your major chords. So go back 3 frets from this one. 1, 2, 3. So the minor chords that you're going to have in that key would be A minor, D minor, and E minor. And then you're going to have like this weird B diminished chord. Okay? So you just go back 3 frets, and those are your minors. That might help you a little bit in figuring some songs out and understanding the structure of the key you're playing in. I know it helped me a lot once as I understood it, and once as it all made sense, learning your major scale, learning like the different positions of that, why chords are chords and how they're made up. So I strongly recommend you do that as well. Also helps with soloing down the road when you want to get outside of the regular minor pentatonic boxes. It's always crucial to learn minor and major pentatonics. Learn your major scale. Try to learn some modes and things like that, because guys like Carlos Santana, they play a lot of modes. Like he lives in the C Lydian or whatever. I don't know. I don't know much about it. But anyway, that's it for that. Hopefully that'll be a bit helpful for you. Now, here's the reason I did that song that I did in the beginning, Californication. There's always a debate with Red Hot Chili Peppers, always, and it always goes, there's 3 camps of people that are there. You've got people that hate the Red Hot Chili Peppers. You got people like myself that are kind of in the middle. Some of the stuff I really, really love. Some of the stuff, it's not that I hate it, I just doesn't turn my crank, I guess. And then you got people where Frusciante is godlike. And that's cool. And then there are people that'll argue with you, well, he's just another, Jimi Hendrix ripoff. Wasn't Stevie Ray Vaughan in some senses? And the kids told me he was a pretty good guitar player as well. But my question is to you guys: where do you fall, and what do you think of Frusciante? And this came up to me when I watched Justin Hawkins' Rods Again, his podcast, and so I just wanted to see what the 5 or 4 or 5 people that watched my videos thought of him and thought of his playing and thought of the band in general. But anyway, guys, that's it for me. Hopefully, you might have caught something here, and just keep playing guitar. That's it. Happy Sunday.